Imagine a place where the desert holds a secret, written in stone and whispered by the wind. Far from the crowds in Sudan, not Egypt, nearly 200 pyramids rise from the golden sands. This is the lost city of Meroe, a place of breathtaking beauty and quiet wonder. The silence here is so deep you can almost hear the footsteps of ancient kings and queens. These pyramids are smaller and steeper than those in Egypt, their sharp angles cutting a dramatic shape against the sky. As the sun moves, their shadows dance across the sand, a slow ballet performed for centuries. Standing before them, you feel a powerful connection to the past, as if you're a time traveler. Why are there so many pyramids here in the Nubian desert? Who were the rulers who chose this spot for their final rest? The story of Meroe is not shouted from history books. It's a gentle whisper, a puzzle waiting to be pieced together. To see Meroe is to find a treasure the world has largely overlooked. In our busy lives, we often forget to look for these hidden gems, but they wait patiently, reminding us of the world's incredible history. Meroe is more than just old buildings. It's a testament to a brilliant civilization. It can capture your heart and fill your soul with wonder. Here, you're not just a tourist, you're part of a magnificent story. The air is filled with mystery, inviting you to look closer and listen. Meroe is a place that can change how you see the past. It is simply magical. The desert keeps its secrets, but Meroe invites you to discover them. Reaching Meroe is an adventure in itself, beginning in Sudan's capital, Khartoum. You travel north, following the Nile, leaving the city behind for endless horizons of sand and sky. Along the way, you'll see small villages, herds of camels, and acacia trees standing against the sun. The drive feels like a voyage through time, the modern world fading in the rearview mirror. Most visitors travel by car, often with local guides who share stories and point out sights. As you approach, the landscape becomes more dramatic, sand dunes rolling like golden waves. Then, in the distance, the pyramids appear, a mirage made real. Adventurous travelers might take a local bus, sharing the journey with Sudanese people and perhaps a cup of sweet tea. The journey itself is part of the experience, teaching patience and allowing you to absorb the rhythm of the land. Bring water, a hat, and an open heart. The desert is powerful, but its rewards are immeasurable. Once you arrive, the site is wonderfully unspoiled. No crowds, no commercial stalls, just you and the pyramids. Stay in a nearby tented camp, sleeping under a blanket of stars with the ancient pyramids as your neighbors. Waking to dawn breaking over the dunes is a spiritual moment. The journey to Meroe is about more than reaching a destination. It's about the peaceful path you take to get there. The silence and beauty prepare you for the wonder that awaits. Here the past feels close enough to touch. Meroe rewards those who seek it out. Who built these magnificent structures? The answer lies with the Kingdom of Kush. The rulers of Kush, known as the Black Pharaohs, once conquered Egypt and ruled with great wealth and faith. The pyramids of Meroe are their tombs, eternal resting places for royalty, built between 300 BC and 300 AD. Meroe was a hub of trade and industry, famous for advanced ironworks. The wealth from trade allowed the kings and queens to build these monuments. Unlike Egypt's massive pyramids, Meroe's are smaller, steeper, and built more quickly, creating a forest of stone spires. Sadly, in the 19th century, treasure hunter Giuseppe Ferlini destroyed many pyramid tops searching for gold, causing irreparable loss. The broken tops are a reminder of how fragile our heritage can be. Yet, what remains is breathtaking, a testament to a civilization's belief in eternity. Each pyramid is a final home, filled with treasures for the afterlife. The field of nearly 200 pyramids is a unique and powerful sight. Meroe's story is one of triumph, tragedy, and resilience. The echoes of the Black Pharaohs still linger in the desert air. The pyramids of Meroe are not just copies of Egypt's. They're a blend of cultures and creativity. At the base of each pyramid is a small chapel, where offerings were made to the spirit of the buried king or queen. The chapel walls are covered in carvings, reliefs that tell the stories of Kushite rulers. You'll see images of pharaohs and queens making offerings, leading armies, and celebrating victories. The art is a mix. Egyptian gods like Osiris and Isis appear alongside Kushite gods such as Apedemak. Queens or Kandakes are often shown as powerful, sometimes more so than kings, reflecting a society where women held great power. The Meroitic script, a beautiful and mysterious written language, decorates the walls, still largely undeciphered today. This script adds to the enigma of Meroe, a secret code from an ancient world. The pyramids were built from local sandstone by skilled craftsmen, their sharp, elegant forms enduring for 2,000 years. The sheer number of pyramids clustered together creates a powerful visual impact, a city of the dead beneath the sand. It's not the size of a single pyramid, but the collective presence that stuns. Meroe's art, language, and architecture make it a one-of-a-kind treasure. The site feels like a silent, powerful community of souls. Every stone tells a story waiting to be understood. Meroe is a masterpiece of ancient innovation. Its mysteries invite us to look closer. The soul of Meroe lies in its quiet dignity and sense of timelessness. Walking among the pyramids, you hear only the wind and your footsteps on the sand. There are no barriers. You can get close, tracing ancient carvings with your fingers. The landscape is stunning. Golden dunes, pyramids glowing at sunrise and silhouetted at sunset. It's a photographer's dream, but more than that, it's a moment of pure beauty. The people of Sudan are warm and welcoming, proud guardians of this heritage. You may meet local men offering camel rides, sharing their home with gentle pride. A camel ride gives you a new perspective, swaying between ancient tombs like a desert traveler. The region around Meroe is peaceful and safe for visitors. Respectful travelers are met with incredible hospitality, tea, stories, and smiles. The human connection here is as memorable as the pyramids themselves. Meroe's soul is found in its silence, its people, and its enduring beauty. To visit Meroe is to walk among the gentle spirits of a mighty past. As you wander between the steep-sided pyramids, you can almost feel the presence of Kushite kings and queens. The site is divided into the north and south cemeteries, each telling a chapter of history in stone. The north cemetery holds the most impressive pyramids, the south, the older tombs. Walking between them, you see how styles evolved over centuries. Local guardians, often from nearby villages, care for the site and share its stories. Their pride and knowledge add warmth and authenticity to your visit. There are no crowds or souvenir shops, just peace and discovery. You have space and silence to connect with what you see. Sit in the shade of a pyramid and contemplate the passage of time. It's a meditative, personal journey. Here you find your own meaning in this incredible place. Meroe is a world away from typical tourist attractions. Why should we care about a forgotten field of pyramids in Sudan? Because Meroe tells a different story of our shared human history. The Kingdom of Kush was a powerful African empire, a center of innovation, art, and culture. Its story is a vital part of Africa's and the world's history. These ancient sites are libraries of the past, holding knowledge we can still learn from. Meroe's art shows a society that revered powerful female rulers. Its industry reveals advanced technology. By studying and preserving places like Meroe, we gain a richer understanding of who we are. Caring for these sites respects the heritage of all people and builds bridges of understanding. Preservation supports local communities and future generations. Forgotten heritage is fragile. Sites like Meroe face threats from neglect and destruction. If we do not care for them, their stories could be lost forever. Meroe is an irreplaceable window into our past. It is a gift from our ancestors and our responsibility to protect. That's why Meroe matters. I invite you to be curious, look beyond the familiar, and seek out the world's hidden stories. Let the name Meroe spark wonder in your heart. You don't need to be a historian to appreciate its magic, just an open mind. Start by learning more. Look at pictures, read, watch documentaries. Let the story of the Black Pharaohs capture your imagination. If you're a traveler, consider putting Sudan on your map. It's a journey that will reward you with ancient wonders and warm hospitality. A trip to Meroe is more than a holiday. It's an education and an adventure. Responsible tourism supports preservation in local communities. When you visit, you become an ambassador for Meroe, sharing its story with others. Your enthusiasm can inspire others to care. Let curiosity lead you to the golden sands and elegant pyramids. Open your heart to the warmth of the Sudanese people. The world is a wonderful book, and Meroe is one of its most beautiful, unread chapters. Go and read it. These pyramids are more than tombs. They're part of our shared human story. They remind us we're all connected by the long thread of history. The desire to build, to believe in something beyond ourselves, is universal. The Kushite kings and queens felt it, just as builders everywhere have. These stones have witnessed the rise and fall of a kingdom, endured the desert for millennia, and survived destruction. They stand with quiet, resilient grace, teaching us about endurance and hope. Even when a civilization fades, its spirit lives on in what it leaves behind. Supporting those who protect these sites, archaeologists, conservators, local communities, keeps the story alive. By visiting, raising awareness, or donating, we become guardians of this heritage. Make space in your mind for Meroe. Picture its slender pyramids, hear the desert wind, feel the warmth of its people. This is not just Sudan's heritage, it's ours. Let us cherish, protect, and celebrate it together. Thank you for joining me on this journey.